What if everything you believed about time was wrong? And what if I told you Einstein's theory of relativity is also wrong? There is no such thing as time dilation and no such thing as space curvature. Hello everyone, my name is Dishanta and a computer science engineer, and today I am launching a brand new scientific video series based on an entirely fresh perspective, a logical alternative to Einstein's theory of relativity. This alternative is what I call Dishanta's theory of relativity. Before we begin, I have one request. Don't focus on the visuals. Don't judge the editing. This video isn't about fancy backgrounds or cinematic quality. What matters are the words. I want you to truly listen, not just hear. Every sentence I speak carries something deep and something different. This is not entertainment, this is a reality. This is truth I have discovered, and I want you to feel it, not just watch it. If you truly want to understand the universe differently, then forget the display and focus on the voice, the logic, the message. You may even want to watch this more than once because what I am going to say might change how you think forever. Throughout this video, you will be see only one display, a single handwritten image showing all upcoming topics. Please don't focus on the visuals, focus on my words. Every sentence matters. At the end, I will show my research paper, Dishanta's theory of time perception. So, this is my 8-part series, and more videos will be added over time. In this series, I will be challenging the widely accepted ideas about time, gravity, light, black holes, and the structure of our universe with logical reasoning and practical analysis and fresh experiments that have never been considered before. So, let's break down all the episodes of my series that you can see on the display. In the first episode, we begin with time digital clock versus atomic clock. This video will explore the true nature of time. Is time even real? Is what we have been taught about time actually incorrect? We will look into what causes clock vibrations in space and whether time itself is flowing or not. In episode 2, we will discuss the existence of black holes and why I believe they might not be real. We will break down the famous light bending black hole image and provide an alternative, simpler explanation for what they are really saying. In episode 3, a deep dive into light, its nature, its path, and the illusions surrounding it. In episode 4, which is most important, this will introduce Dishanta's theory of relativity, my logical alternative to Einstein's general relativity, which eliminates the concept of space-time curvature and replaces it with something more practical and physically testable. And in episode 5, the Earth Moon Sun system, how Earth rotates 360 degrees on its axis, and how the Moon orbits Earth and why Earth orbits the Sun. All of this without needing any concept of space-time curvature because I believe that curvature doesn't actually exist. I will provide a practical reason behind all of this. In episode 6, explaining galaxy stability, why stars in a galaxy don't drift apart or collide randomly, and what invisible force holds a galaxy together without requiring dark matter or space time distortion. In episode 7, we will be discussing why the universe is not expanding. I will challenge the mainstream belief that the universe is not expanding and offer a strong logical argument as to why this theory might be wrong. And in my final episode, an alternative explanation of Mercury's orbit, commonly believed to be a proof of general relativity, but I will show how it can be explained without invoking space-time curvature at all. This is not just science, this is new approach of thinking. Let's rethink reality logically, freshly, and with a mind open discovery. In this video, I will explain why Einstein's concept of time dilation is not just flawed, but it's completely misunderstood. Let me now share with you my perspective on time. Not what textbooks say, but what logic and reality suggests. So, what is time? According to my theory, time doesn't actually exist as a flowing thing. It's not a force, it's not a dimension, it definitely isn't something that moves or slows down. Then why do we feel it's passing? The answer is because we observe change one moment to the next. That sequence of change is what we started calling time. So, is time real? The answer is no. It is not a physical sense. In the physical sense, time is just a measurement like meters, kilograms. It doesn't exist on its own. We created clocks not to track time, but to track how fast things are changing. Saying time has slowed down or time has stopped is just as illogical as saying a kilogram has slowed down or a kilogram has stopped. Time is just like kilogram, is just a unit of measurement. It cannot move, slow down, or stop. Only the things we measure with it can change. But wait, what about time slowing down in space? The answer is when people say that time runs slower in space, they are actually talking about how clocks behave, not time itself. Now listen to the simple logic. Gravity levels are different on Earth and in space. Atomic clocks work based on atomic vibrations. When gravity changes, like in space, the vibration pattern of atoms slightly shifts. As a result, atomic clocks show a slight variation, either slower or faster. But digital clocks, which simply count number of electrically electronically, are not yet affected. because they don't depend on physical atom or molecules. That's why the so-called time difference between Earth and space is actually just a difference in clock behavior, not time itself. So if you check Google time from both Earth and space, it will show exactly the same time because real time is unchanged. Only clocks behave differently due to environmental changes like gravity. So, time isn't a real thing, it's just a measurement. The difference you see is in clocks, not in time. Time doesn't slow, clocks slow due to gravity. So, this is my first video in this series. I will be uploading one video every day. In the next video episode, I will talk about the concept of black holes, something I believe has been deeply misunderstood. I will be presenting my theory about it. If you found this video informative, if my theory made sense or felt honest, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and remember, I am not here to prove anyone wrong. I am just sharing what I have discovered. Maybe I am wrong, or maybe I am right. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. I am going to provide you the research paper of mine, Dishanta's theory of time perception. See you tomorrow with a brand new idea and a brand new video.